Everyone in the workshop thought he was just a hungry old man. But in less than 24 hours, this beggar would expose a massive scam, destroy 3 careers, rescue a 600,000 supercar, and reveal a secret identity so shocking it would shake the entire automotive world. And it all started when he quietly said, "I can fix this Porsche for a meal." A tired-looking black man in his 50s walked into premium auto repair. His clothes were worn, his hair messy, but his eyes were sharp. The Porsche 911 in front of him had been unfixable for 3 days. Tyler, the youngest mechanic, laughed at him. "Grandpa, this ain't a soup kitchen." Marcus, the shop owner, didn't even look up. "Jake, call security." Another beggar looking for cash. The man didn't flinch. "I'm not asking for money. I want work. Let me fix that Porsche in exchange for food." The whole workshop burst out laughing, but when he looked at the open hood, the smile on Sarah's face faded. She saw something in the way he studied the engine, something real. "What's the car doing?" he asked calmly. Jake started the engine again. It stalled. Again. The man listened for 2 seconds. "Fuel pressure sensor, direct injection problem. It's an electronic fault." Everyone went silent. Jake had spent 3 days trying to find that exact problem. "How'd you know that by listening?" Tyler asked. The man shrugged. "Because that sound only happens when the sensor sends the wrong data to the system." Sarah stepped closer, curious. Marcus smirked. "Lucky guess. Anyone can pretend to know cars." "I can prove it," the man replied. "Give me the scanner." The expensive OBD scanner was more advanced than most mechanics could handle, yet the man used it like it was part of his hands. He entered codes Jake had never even seen. Minutes later, he showed the result. "Fuel pressure sensor out of range." "Exactly what I said." Jake checked. It was correct. Marcus was irritated. "Beginner's luck." The man looked at him with calm eyes. "Do you want me to explain why this sensor fails when the fuel filter is ignored?" Marcus had no answer. Then the man walked to a BMW X5 in the corner. "You told the customer it needs a new engine," he said. "It doesn't. It's a high-pressure fuel pump. A $1,200 fix?" Everyone froze. Jake scanned the BMW. The man was right again. Sarah whispered, "Who are you?" The man simply said, "Someone who's worked with fast cars." Marcus tried to intimidate him, but the man didn't respond. Instead, he quietly walked away. Sarah watched as he passed a missing child's poster outside and stopped. A tear rolled down his face. That night, she couldn't sleep. His knowledge was too deep, too perfect, too familiar. She researched everything he said. Those details weren't from YouTube. They were from motorsports engineering. Then she found it. Old racing forums, a username, Dark Horse Racing. The same technical explanations, the same tone, and the shock hit her. David Williams, 3-time Formula One world champion. A legend who disappeared 15 years ago after losing his wife and daughter in a tragic incident. The next morning, the man returned. This time with Catherine, a wealthy woman whose McLaren 720S had been declared unrepairable. In 2 hours, he fixed what 3 dealerships failed to fix. That was the moment everyone understood. He wasn't a beggar. He was the ghost. A man who once controlled $500,000 machines at 300 kilometers/h. When Marcus tried to post a humiliating video of him online, Sarah stopped him. "Marcus, the internet already knows who he is, and they're on his side." David walked in with top executives from Reed Automotive Group. They offered him a job worth $500,000 a year. He accepted. Marcus lost his biggest contracts. His business collapsed in 2 months. Tyler and Jake lost everything. And Sarah? David hired her onto his team. In an interview months later, David said, "Prejudice blinds people. Sometimes the greatest talent looks nothing like what you expect."